Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am unboxing the Owlcrate and Illumicrate November boxes. So this is going to be another battle of the boxes for November 2020. Last month I did October's boxes for both Owlcrate and Illumicrate, so if you want to check that out, I'll link it down below and I'll put it up in the info card as well. So let's get into it. I'm going to start off with the Owlcrate box because that one typically takes longer. There's typically a lot more merch in the Owlcrate box than in the Illumicrate box, so I'm gonna start with that one like I said, and at the end of the video I will let you know which box I liked, but please let me know in the comments below which box you preferred. Alright, so Owlcrate's November theme is Growing Wild, and this is the spoiler card print. It's actually really beautiful. It's got that very kind of herbal forest fairy aesthetic, and that's just so pretty. All right, the first thing I see is this box, and on the back it says that it's a flower press, so I'm gonna open it and see what it looks like. All right, so it comes disassembled, so you have to put it together, but it's basically two of these wooden plates. One has the Owlcrate symbol and the other plate has this beautiful flower arrangement. And you also get the nuts and bolts to put it together. So that's pretty cool. I don't press my own flowers, but maybe it's something that I can do once spring comes to do something in my journaling, but we'll see. I have to say the flower press is a pretty cool thing and it totally fits in with like the foresty fairy theme. So that's a really cool thought. I really like where your head's at, Owlcrate. The next thing I see is something that I'm very excited for. If you know me, I am just an adult child. And the next thing is these stickers. They're called Pip stickers, and you have these like shiny holographic ones on the front. On the back, we have kind of more journaling stickers, which is perfect for like a reading journal or anything like that. So I love these. Definitely an item that I'll put to use, and I love getting stickers in boxes because I'm definitely going to use them. Who else loves stickers? I mean, they're amazing. The next thing I see is this little black box with this gold foiled quote on it. It is actually really beautiful, and I always travel with little black boxes for my jewelry. This is definitely one I want to keep. It says, "You took the truth and you made it into flowers." Aww. Inside the box is this cute little pressed flower necklace. That's very cute. Not something that I would typically wear, but it's just a cute thing to have from like a fandom or something like that. That's so nice. It's still a nice touch and it goes really well with the theme. The next item comes in this envelope, and out of the envelope we have these flower cards. So these are the flower cards. This is the first card, the second card, the third card, the next one, and that one. All right. So these must be from a fandom or maybe the book that we're getting in this box, but really peculiar. I guess it goes with the theme. The next item is a print, and I think it's actually a print from a book called Tales from Hinterland, and the actual print is just stunning. Look at that. I love that. This is definitely something that I'm gonna put on my wall and maybe even frame, but my gosh, this is gorgeous. Definitely one of the faves from this box so far. The next item is a pretty heavy duty reading planner. I mean, it's thick, like she's thick. Look at that. She's so thick, my gosh. I feel like this is always something that I get in one of the boxes towards the end of the year and maybe more. But we have like a bookshelf section. You can do month to month, monthly TBRs and wish lists. There's even a space for weekly planner for that month, and it's undated, which is kind of nice because then you can just, you know, date as you go along, especially if you don't typically use these every month. And then you have book reviews, you have notes, you have your favorite quotes and monthly wrap-ups. Then you have your monthly calendar. You could do your monthly TBR. I mean, this is great. This is definitely useful, and especially for us like booktubers, to just have somewhere to write all your thoughts. If you don't currently have a reading journal or a bullet journal that you use, this is a really nice substitute for that. All right, so the next item is our book of the month, not to be confused with that box, but the November book for the Owlcrate box. It's called Among the Beasts and Briars by Ashley Poston. So I'm gonna take the plastic off and we can take a look at the book and the beauty that it is within it. All right, so the book is pretty beautiful. It's got these beautiful fall colors and the gold foiled title. The edges are a fuchsia magenta type color, and then this is the back. It's also signed, and it's a first edition, as I think most of these are first editions anyways. I'm gonna check under the dust jacket and see if there's any art, and there is. This is just the naked book with the gold foiled edge, and the art is actually pretty freaking stunning. It definitely seems to be on the younger side of young adult, but we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and read the synopsis right after this. So this is the synopsis. Ceres is safe in the kingdom of Eloria. Here there are no droughts, disease, or famine, and peace is everlasting. It has been this way for hundreds of years, since the first king made a bargain with the lady who ruled the forest that borders the kingdom. But as Eloria prospered, the woods grew dark, cursed, and forbidden. Ceres knows this all too well. When she was young, she barely escaped as the woods killed her friends and her mother. Now, Ceres carries a small bit of the curse, the magic in her blood, a reminder of the day she lost everything. As the new queen is crowned, however, things long hidden in the woods descend on the kingdom itself. Ceres is forced on the run. Her only companions, a small and irritating fox from the royal garden, and the magic in her veins. It's up to her to find the legendary Lady of the Wilds and beg for a way to save her home. But the road is darker and more dangerous than she knows, and as secrets from the past are uncovered amid the teeth and roots of the forest, it's going to take everything she has just to survive. So that sounds pretty interesting. Not my typical book that I would maybe go for, but we'll see what the magic system and everything is like. I feel like this is probably a standalone, but we'll see when we get into it. If you read this book or have heard of it, let me know. I have never heard of this book before. I'm definitely interested to see what it has in store. So the next is our Illumicrate November box, and I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. Ooh, I really love the theme for Illumicrate November. It is called Spellbinding Stories, and this is, I think, the spoiler pamphlet, but I really do like the art for this. All right, the first thing I see is a book, and it is paperback because I can feel its floppiness. Oh, nice. And that is going to be a paperback version of Legendborn by Tracy Dion. Now I have this already, I think, from my Owlcrate box in a hardcover, but I mean, paperback never hurt anyone. And I can always give this to someone too who might really enjoy it. So that's really cool. I love when we get 2 books in one box. That's just the best. It's the best thing ever. It's the best bang for your buck. And as readers, more books is always preferable. The next item in the Illumicrate box is in the box itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this guy. Oh, I love when we get these. This is like a little ceramic fake book, but it's like actually a vase where you can put things in. And this one says, A Folio of Forgotten Fables and Folklore. Absolutely stunning. It's purple, it's got gold foiling, and then we have the spine and the back with a quote on it. Quote says, a compendium of whispered tales from between worlds. So I guess that's more of like a fake synopsis of what it's supposed to be. But these are like my favorite. I love when we get these types of items in the Illumicrate boxes because it's just so cute to have on your bookshelf. Things that I'll never get sick of having are those kinds of things. They're just too cute. All right, the next item we have is a reusable face cover. One of these, which is actually probably the best thing to get right now, especially considering the current situation. And I love that Illumicrate went ahead and did that because that's a great idea. Like, who isn't gonna need to use this? Everyone's gonna need to use this. The next item is in a little white pouch. Go ahead and open that up. I have a feeling it might be a pin. And I'm right, it is a pin, and it says the will, the words, and the way. It's inspired by the Once and Future Witches, which, oh my god, is that the book we got? I hope so, because I almost bought it yesterday and I'm so glad I didn't, because if that's the book we got, oh Lord, that would be so amazing. All right, the next item is actually the book, but it's in a book sleeve. This one unfortunately does not have a zipper on it, but it says The Great Library of Zosma. And I think this is from Strange the Dreamer, actually. I think that's the library that Strange was working at before he went off to the city and the adventure that he went. So again, it's just open, but it's still a really nice book cover. It's got that fake leathery feel, so that's really nice. What is the book gonna be? It is the Once and Future Witches. Yes, I'm so excited. This made the box. Oh my gosh. So we have obviously the beautiful cover that I think everyone's familiar with now, and the red sprayed edges. That is just so nice. Ooh. This is what it looks like naked. There is no art, unfortunately, and then this is the spine, just silver lettering there. So I heard about the Once and Future Witches by a random email from Barnes & Noble, and I was like, what book is this? I haven't heard of this one. And I'm so glad I did, because it became something that I was really looking forward to. I almost bought it yesterday at Barnes & Noble, but I'm really glad I didn't. But I haven't read this one, so I don't know if it's gonna be a favorite, but I do have high hopes for it. I haven't heard a lot of people on BookTube discussing this book, but to me, it sounds amazing and incredible. So I'm gonna go ahead and read the synopsis for you guys. We also got these little book plate things in the book. They're hard to see because they're gold foil. And I think you just stick them in your favorite books and write your name. So if someone's borrowing them, they know that they belong to you, and so no one can steal. All right, so let's get into the synopsis for this book. It says, in 1893, there's no such thing as witches. There used to be in the wild, dark days before the burnings began, but now witching is nothing but tidy charms and nursery rhymes. If the modern woman wants any measure of power, she must find it at the ballot box. But when the Eastwood sisters, James Juniper, Agnes Amaranth, and Beatrice Belladonna, join the suffragists of New Salem, they begin to pursue the forgotten words and ways that might turn the women's movement into the witches' movement. Stalked by shadows and sickness, hunted by forces that will not suffer a witch to vote, and perhaps not even to live, the sisters will need to delve into the oldest magics, draw new alliances, and heal the bond between them if they want to survive. There's no such thing as witches, but there will be. Wow, that sounds amazing. I'm just so excited to get into this, and it's such a beautiful copy that I can't wait. I think this one's also signed. Is this one signed? Did they get her to sign it? Yes, they did. Okay, it's in like this silver Sharpie type looking thing, but it is signed by Alex E. Harrow. Alright guys, so that's it for this video, the battle of the boxes between the Owlcrate and Illumicrate November 2020 boxes. For me, the Illumicrate box really took the cake. It has less merch as always, but I found that every piece of merch that we got was really well curated and something that I'll use and not give away. I also really love that they gave us a book in as part of the merch, and we got 2 books this month. I know that in December we're also gonna get 2 books for the Illumicrate box, and I'm excited for that. I love getting 2 books, and I can't wait for that box because I feel like December and November boxes are always amazing. I also posted the Fairy Loot November 2020 unboxing just by itself earlier this month, so I'll put a link here in the info card, and it'll be down below in the comments in case you want to check out the Fairy Loot unboxing. So I hope that you liked this video, and if you did, please click the like button and please subscribe to my channel. It really helps support my channel and grow this little community that we have here. Thank you.